Ah, thank you for your patience, guys. And I honestly never had this issue where the live view solo would crash. It's the first time that this happens. I don't know if because I moved some wires around while I was, because I had to take the whole bag at the airport. The electronics need to go in different, separate. So I had to take everything out and then put things back together. So maybe I kind of jilled things in the wrong way. So maybe that's why. Until Monday, Mr. Evil, and hello, Mr. Evil. How are you doing today? So yeah, thank you for your patience. Thank you. How are you? So yeah, honestly, it's not like the internet. That's a big part. It's not the internet. I even took a picture and sent it on Discord just to see how it looks from my end. So yeah, the stress test will be open until Monday. I'm not sure why they did it, but I don't mind. Don't worry, Tazaka, no trees around here. They have to go through security and leave their weapons behind. So thank you for your patience, guys. And by the way, is there still sound delay? Because as I said, I stopped using the adapter and changed some sound settings. So, okay, perfect. Oh, I'm glad. Because I decided to, if I'm gonna do the live streams in Cyprus, even if it's a bit worse quality, the sound, with the action camera mic, even though it has 3 microphones, it's definitely not ideal, but at least, there is no sound delay. And hello, Bang Bang, how are you doing today? See, I'm at the airport. Have a bit of coffee, and this is where I will be mounting the camera while driving, but I will not be able to chat with you. That's very important. I don't know why though. It shouldn't be the case. But yeah, I will be using this to mount the camera on the windshield, and then we can have a chat. Sorry, so to stream while I'm going to where I'm going, but I won't be able to. If it's such a small delay, it's okay. But I will definitely look into it, alright? Thank you. Well, I hope the time goes by quickly. Bang Bang, it is. The stresses are still up at least. I know you played a lot of classic beta Bang Bang, so you might not be interested in them. But guys, what? 17 days left, 16 days left. I lost track. It's going by way too fast. Way too fast. But it's all good, guys. It's all good. I'm glad you could join me here and have a chat. Unfortunately, we had 2 Fs. I don't know why. I honestly don't know. My gate opens at around 9, and I'm flying at 9:30. So. Oh, I understand. It's a good opportunity though to set up the hotkeys. I set up every hotkey, like I went through screenshots I had. Not that they matter much, you know, I'm not gonna use all the hotkeys at the very start, but at least to have them available. That's the best thing. The only thing I hate, guys, and if anyone knows about this, is that the interface options. How can I change them permanently? Because every time I log in, I have to enable my action bars. And I know it's something small, but I hate it. I hate that fact. I hate it. Every time I show to action bars, show. Because I have to then, you know, move my water, my food to the other action bars. I honestly don't know how to do that. The instant, one of the settings, which is the, you know, instant quest, that remains the same, it doesn't change. But the rest, you need to find a way to kind of save them. I can't possibly know. But I did, when I launched the game, it did give me a warning from the Windows firewall to allow this application, even though after the game launched. I did give it the green light though. I'm not having coffee here again. I'm gonna go find another bar, go to another terminal. I don't know, maybe not go through security. But I went through security because it wasn't busy and I wanted to, like, you know, make sure people take the time and I have the time to, you know, take things out of my backpack and whatnot. It does take a lot. Imagine, I have with me 3 modems. Actually 4 if you count even the small one. So I have 4 modems, 3 power banks, and 1 huge and 2 bit smaller ones. I have the live view solo, who I was trying to, like, take out, and the guy was like, it's okay, you know, he was waiting for a long time for me. Right, to take everything out. Like every time I was taking something out, he was like surprised how many electronic things I had in my bag. And then, after I packed everything up, the policeman asked me, why do you have a camera on your shoulder? Although I did have it down. When I walk around, because people get paranoid, I always have the camera, like, upside down, like facing the wrong way. And he asked me, I'm like, I'm a Twitch streamer, we started talking. He goes like, what games do you play? And I named the games that I played, and then he goes like, but you didn't mention PUBG. You don't play PUBG? I'm like, no, I played a bit of Apex Legends. He goes like, oh. And then he was like, do you play Rainbow Six? I said, that's a nice game, but I don't. He was holding like those, you know, semi-automatic guns, automatic guns that the, you know, the big guns that they hold at the airports. And I was like, yeah, I see how, you know, you like Rainbow Six and PUBG and whatnot. And he smiled. We were chatting for 5 minutes with 2 police officers. I even gave them my Twitch cards. And they were like very impressed by the whole thing. So that's always, I have to say, here in Germany, I've never seen a policeman and be like, you know, they're very talkative, they're very friendly, very serious at their job. But at the same time, you don't feel and in any way threatened by them. That's such a huge thumbs up. It takes a lot of training. You see them and you don't feel like something will go wrong. Whereas in Cyprus, the police, especially when I was growing up, at least the way we perceive them, and I mean, they still are a bit, you know, a lot of bad apples with bad training. Is the video okay? Did it F again or is all everything okay? It's really hard for me to test because it's like, okay, perfect. Sorry, I don't mean to disturb people from the alerting, but because it F'd a couple of times, I'm paranoid now. Do you think guys will manage to sleep? Man, if I was able to play Classic while on the plane, I would buy a laptop for it. And hello Parla, I'm flying to Cyprus, Parla. I will be going to Cyprus. I will be arriving at 2:30 a.m. local time. And probably, maybe I'll do a test stream on Sunday. But I will be coming live to show you Cyprus, go around Cyprus, Nicosia, Ayanapa, Larnaca, Limassol, Protaras, maybe Paphos. I will be going 100% to Paphos if Perplexity will join me, but he postponed his trip to Cyprus. So yeah, all of these things included. I will be bringing you live streams from Cyprus, and I'm really looking forward to that. How are you doing today, Parla? Imagine this, I go to Cyprus now, I come back I believe on the 19th or 18th, and on the 22nd I leave again, and I go to Cologne, Germany, where I will show you around Cologne, and then on Thursday and on Friday, Saturday, I will bring you live from Gamescom. So, and I come back on the, oh my god, 3rd, 4th, I come back on the 25th, right, 26th, and then Classic comes out. So, from today until Classic, I will be a very busy bee, and bring you very nice IRL shows. And Bovitz, thank you for the follow. I don't know why every time someone follows, it doesn't like tick up, you know, it doesn't like go out to show it. Like I have to, you know, to push it. And Axel, hello. Thank you. I just went. It's not that I was looking for the view. I actually didn't want to set up here because the sun, the light kind of comes from behind me, and it doesn't make, you know, the camera. You know, it's never good to have the, you know, the light going into the camera lens. But it's a corner here. You know, I don't put people on camera, so that's why I'm located here. How are you doing today, Axel? So yeah, in terms of looks, Orgrimmar. Since Warcraft 3, I really liked Orgrimmar. I really liked orcs. When I say orcs, I meant, when I said Orgrimmar, I meant I really liked orcs. And the city is open. It has this very nice orcish element, so definitely something I like. Under City I don't like because it's a bunch of circles, and sometimes you get lost. Like you do a 360 circle and you miss the vendor, and then you do another 360 vendor only to realize that the vendor was always right next to you. I get that a lot, especially when I'm tired. Thunderbluff is nice but stupid at the same time. Like you dismount every time, you have to change the rise. Like if you wouldn't dismount, that would be nice. So going towards the rise, you dismount. Jump, you know, coming back to the central one, you can jump to the side. But I really like Thunderbluff because you can dual hit there. So if you have long PvP queues, in phase 3, I mean when I say long, like 1-2 minutes, because if it's more than 2-3 minutes, you're gonna go world PvP. But if it's like 2-3 minutes, you can maybe, you know, play a duel or just you know, see other people dueling. Oh, lovely to hear that, asks. Good to hear. I'm good as well. eager to go back to Cyprus and see my family. I haven't seen them in 3.5 years. So my sister is pregnant, so lots of things has changed. She's the youngest one of them all, and she's the first one who was about to have a child. She's 7 years younger than me. And my brother won't be there, but he's on holidays. He will be. I'm the eldest, so he will be coming towards the end before I leave. Haven't seen my father in. Oh my God! I haven't seen my father in 4 or 5 years. The last time I was in Cyprus was February 2016, but I didn't see my. I don't remember seeing my father. Maybe I did. I don't remember it though. So probably I didn't. My grandma is a bit sick, so hopefully I will see her. Good opportunity. Don't know when it will be the next time that I will be in Cyprus. My best friend will be in Cyprus with a bunch of his colleagues, the PhD students from Switzerland, a bunch of Italians. So I will probably be crashing with them in Ayanapa. I will probably be going with them in Ayanapa. It's always, I went to go to Ayanapa with a group of people, right? So, you know, like I walk in the middle and there's kind of like a protection around me. So if someone pushes, you know, drunk people all the time, it won't like have a direct impact on my expensive gear. Yeah, I mean, there are some other relatives I would like to see as well, my cousins, and yeah, 3.5 years is a long time. Last time I've seen most of them was on my wedding 3.5 years ago. Cree, hello. I know there are many accommodations in the Frankfurt airport, so the best thing your sister can do, I hope she has an escort, is to go to the information desk to be directed to get an escort, because I see many people who have disabilities and they get the airport staff to help them around. So be sure for your sister to do that, and it's very accommodating towards people with disabilities, so it's easy, yeah. I hope that helps. I'm not an expert, but I've seen many people around and they always have an escort with them, and they are, you know, given the proper priority that they should, you know, they should have. Did I pack the TV remote with me? No. I don't think so, Tasha. I don't know, but I don't think so. I don't remember. But you know how to turn on the TV, Tasha. You just, it's a touch. So just slide, you know, activate the buttons and just press it. Slide under the TV, the buttons will light up and... What? I didn't take the remote with me. And how are you doing today, Cree? But Tasha, the HDMI cable, if you want to connect it to a laptop, it's connected to the PlayStation. Just unplug it, okay? My desk is not messy, Tasha. Guys, listen to this. I called Tasha to help me set up the Live View Solo, because I don't have a laptop to change the title and whatnot, and my app is not working. So in order to change the title of going live, you have to do it to the computer or through an app. And as I said, app is not working. So I told Tasha I'm gonna go live, so help me, you know, change the title that I'm at the Frankfurt airport. Tasha, next thing after she knows I'm about to go live, can I watch Netflix? She's the kind of person that she was demanding to be a moderator when her host, Lesonto, will go live. Her question was, can I watch Netflix on your computer? I'm going live, Tasha. She's here because she couldn't find the remote, by the way, not because she's here to moderate anything. And she keeps coming to me and she goes like, can you sub-gift me? And I'm like, why don't you sub-gift yourself? I don't want to pay. Guess what? She doesn't have a sub. Yeah. Actually, this I think our community is one of the best communities in that regard, Swan, in terms of moderating itself. Most of the times that comments are deleted, I don't even realize that they go live. I'm like, playing computer game, and then I saw a deleted comment. I'm like, what happened? And War PvP, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome everyone. In about 20 minutes my gate will open. Actually, let me check something. And Lysander, hello. Thank you for greeting everyone. Lysander, how are you doing today? Yeah, boarding at 9:05. Not much. Just at the Frankfurt airport now. I had the worst coffee and the most expensive coffee in relation to the taste that I ever in my life. I had coffees from vending machines that tasted 10 times better than this. And they were 50 cents. Okay, those vending machines were in Italy and the coffee was very freshly prepared within the vending machine at the hostel. This was so bad. So yeah, I'm doing great, Lysander. I'm looking forward to traveling to Cyprus. And what's up with you? Oh, it's a nice community, and I hope you make yourself at home here, Axel. Is there any place? Many places, and the problem is, every time nowadays, since I started streaming, every time I think of a new place, I think, so what can we show there on the stream? Tasha was like, can you not think about the stream 24/7? But it's hard not to, because it's my own thing. Right? It's not like I have an employee, right? And I work between, 9 to 5 or 8 to 5, whatever the 8 hour is. So after this, as I said, I will be going to Cologne, and hopefully by November I will have enough money to go to Anaheim for BlizzCon. I bought a BlizzCon ticket, but money is tight with all these trips that are coming up that will be bringing you live. So hopefully I will save enough money by that time, and I will be playing mostly classic and go to BlizzCon and bring you live from there. So that will be my next goal, Tazak. That's where I want to visit next. So tickets are not that expensive yet. A friend offered me to stay over. So as soon as I'm able to afford a ticket, I can contact him and see if they are still okay with it, or whoever can offer me a place to stay, because the most expensive thing there is the hotel. It's like 100 plus euros a night. That's like 700 euros. And Alex, hello, thank you so much. How are you doing today? Yes, I'm traveling alone this time round. I usually accompanied by Tasha, but I was known to take care of Tasha. Our only friend that could take care of Tasha, and we've already asked too much of him. So, also the expenses, of course. 2 tickets, the dog. So Tasha has to stay behind, and probably with BlizzCon as well, unfortunately. Hopefully in the future we're going to have more flexible options. And hello, Nicola. Yes, I will be bringing you live streams from Cyprus. I will be there for a week, and I will be bringing you live streams from there, showing you around. So really looking forward to that. Really swung. I didn't really visit Frankfurt outside the airport. So, how are you doing today, Nicola? I'm landing at 2:30 a.m. local time. And not so happy, hello. I'm heading to Cyprus, my home country. I haven't been there in 3.5 years. Actually, almost exactly. Last time I was there was mid-February 2016. So second, and now it's the 8th month, almost mid. So yeah, 3.5 years. So looking forward to seeing my family again, seeing my house. Guys, I will go into my bedroom and be like, wow, same size as my apartment. Syria, what is used for? For dungeon wipes and PvP fuck-ups. So how are you doing today? Not so happy. It's tiresome when there are dungeon wipes and PvP fuck-ups. It's hard to type while pressing shift constantly. So, capital, go. No, I mean, I think I have close to, I don't know, how many are the bars? Each bar is 12, right? So I have 12, 24, 36, 46. I have 60 hotkeys, and I'm running low on space. I need more. I put in caps lock is. I even have R to reply chat. R. There's so many better hotkeys. Nice. Nervous? No, Alessandra. I'm more nervous about you know, how good the internet in Cyprus is. And MacGyver, hello, long time. I'm heading to Cyprus, my home country. So, as I said, guys, on Sunday I will be arriving 2:30 local time, 2:30 a.m. My mom will be picking him up. Probably I will be driving back. I haven't driven a car in such a long time. I need to go to one of my friends that have a really fast car and be like, dude, I wanna hit the 250 kilometers mile on a straight line. And, anyway, nah. I'm gonna say I'm kidding in case someone who cares about my life is watching. So yeah, I'm heading to Cyprus, and maybe I will come with a test stream, you know, on Sunday to make sure that everything is working properly. And we're gonna start our IRL streams on Monday. But the thing is, I will thinking now. I will have to wake up very early to stream in Cyprus. So probably most of you gonna miss most of the streams because I have to wake up at around. I will start streaming around 5 a.m. due to the weather being really hot and not being able to stream. You know, put this equipment under 39 degrees Celsius under shade. This equipment can withstand 45 degrees Celsius under shade. But if I will be walking in the streets and it's 39 under shade, in the sun it's gonna be, you know, you can boil eggs. So So I will probably be streaming between 5 in the morning. I will start the stream at at the crack of dawn, and end the stream at around 10, maybe 11, depends. All right, and then I will try again for evening streams. So you know about. So I'm gonna upload them all on YouTube as well, of course, to once I'm home. 1 week is under. And Sabagedo, thank you, I appreciate it. I posted actually the temperatures on Discord. Pretty funny. And Copycat, long time, hello, oi mate. Yeah, I'm going to Cyprus. I'm going to the Larnaca airport and then a short drive to Nicosia, my house. So personally, how do you press caps? Do you press caps with your pinky or with your... Because the thing is, I pressed my Mind Blast is C, so I use my thumb. So if I want to press another spell right after, let's say I want to do, shift my mouse where I use, let's say, limited invulnerability posture, so I can tack, and then C, it's a quick transition. Whereas if you have to, kind of, depends how you press tab. So for me, the way this tab will, in many rotations, will kind of ruin my rotation. Oh, thank you everyone. Thank you for the wishes, for the safe travels. And looking forward to bring you live streams from Cyprus. So yeah, very busy schedule. Cyprus streams for a week. I'm planning to stream about 5 days in that week. And then I will show you the beautiful beaches of Cyprus. I will show you the club, the nightlife there. Of course, as soon as I get home, I will be bringing you live from Gamescom soon after, a few days later. Yes, if you're gonna do the push for the last 2 to 3 weeks, I would say, because 40, I'm gonna be honest with you, not so happy. 40 hours a week would be very challenging to get rank 10. I would say a good average, especially at the competition at the start. Depends also where you put those 40 hours. That's the thing. That's another thing. That it's really that no one fucking mentions on YouTube. Yeah, 40 hours a week, but when? So it's always good to put those hours at high activity rather than on Tuesday where no one plays because whatever. So it's good to put those hours at high activity, be efficient, and I would say rank 10 will require about phase 2 to require at least 50 hours a week at high peak hours. Now, for rank 11, you're probably gonna push a bit higher, closer to 60. And if you wanna go rank 12, again 60 to 70, if you wanna push otherwise you're gonna be stuck in that rank 12, rank 11, 12 status for a very long time, and it's gonna burn you. There is no layering in BGs, as each BG is an instance itself, right? So in a way it's a layer, because the BG, let's say it's at the same area, but there's another BG here is instanced. Ranking is phase 2, so it's going to be world PvP, and it's going to be very competitive. Smooth, hello. Thank you for the question. I don't know. I don't know how many people will be playing. I know the thing that S-Fund raises is that many people from Latin America will go to the US servers, so there's a call now to open Latin servers, which might happen, which should happen. Phase 3 is BGs. Phase 2 is World PvP ranking. Phase 3 is BGs. Right, so in BGs ranking, focus on the weekends. As in Warzone Gulch weekend, put those hours in, a B weekend, which the way things are going, it's probably gonna be a V ranking. That's why I want to do it with my warrior. It's gonna be AV ranking. So we have about 5 more minutes before my boarding starts. So if you have any questions, otherwise I have to go offline. As I said, in 5 minutes my boarding starts. For phase 3. During phase 3 or by the time phase 3 comes out, I'm not so happy. As I said, we have 5 minutes. Well, that means you're gonna have to, especially rank 12 during that phase, you're gonna have to put a few hours in. It will be very competitive. The brackets will be big, but many people will go very hard, so it can make it harder for everyone. So depending on many things, I would say expect, especially once you reach Cabal A, start socializing with the big guilds. That will give you kind of a priority to get rank 12. And another thing, kind of pace yourself. So, focus kind of a rank per week, and then, kind of scale it up as you go. Don't just go full out from the start, because then it will be 12 weeks of pain. Well, not quite 12 weeks, but like 8-10 weeks. So, in my opinion, scale it up. I can help you. I have a video of how the honor system works on Twitch. If you go check out my highlights, I explain in about 1 hour how the honor system works. And if you understand how the honor system works, you can kind of take it to your advantage and not bend yourself while trying to achieve something. I don't mind it. It's not a new badge. You're talking about leeway. It's been the case since forever. Like back in vanilla, I know how it works. Now we have better internet connections, lower latency, so it's weird, but I don't care. I'm a Shadow Priest. I stand still and kill people. Yes, I do have friends in Cyprus. It's with a U. I will play Classic, yes. What kind of small delay there is, Sapageddon? Sound-wise, I will look into it. I will look into it if it's sound. Maybe it's the way the server is processing the sound on. Yeah. Thank you, Not So Happy, and I will come live again. In Cyprus, probably, as I said, a test stream perhaps on Sunday and another one on Monday. Good one. Okay, good to know. Well, I will look into it because I think it's the server. Maybe it's because I have activated the, the delay. So I think the kind of the delay builds up. I will look into it definitely. So guys, thank you for watching. That's very weird, Neil. I will look into it. Thank you. So guys, thank you for watching, thank you for being here. I have to go to my gate now and check in. I know, as I said, I will look into it. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, support where you can, where I'll bring you some awesome IRL streams from Cyprus, and later on Gamescom from Europe, from Cologne, Germany, and then Classic. So many reasons to follow the channel and support it. So yeah, I wish me a good flight, and I will see you around. Let's see if we can host someone. Well, we can give a nice host to Frostadamus. Say hello to Frostadamus, and yeah. Frostadamus. Oh my God, how does he write Frosta? How does he write the name? Frosta. I think so. All right. Ciao, ciao, everyone.